Today we've got our annual Hands on Water event, which is a big event that we run for primary schools every year to help students from across the Bay of Plenty learn about fresh water, where fresh water comes from, how we look after it, why it's a treasure, and we involve a lot of different partner organisations in the day as well. It now runs over 2 days with about 10 schools and 100 students on each of those days. We've got children as young as 7 and 8 and up to about 12 and 13 years old. So there's a real diverse mix of students and they come from very diverse communities, but there's key messages in the activities today that are relevant to all of them.
It's really fantastic to give kids the opportunity to get back into the environment, to get their hands dirty, literally. We have them digging examples of bugs out of the trays and then they can view the live bugs that we've sampled here. So it's wonderful to see them connect back with the environment and be able to share with them how that can help us understand how streams can be healthy.
Having kids interacting with nature is something really special. As soon as they got down here, they started taking off their shoes and socks because they wanted to get into the water. So it's really actually nice to see kids interacting with the natural environment as opposed to in the classroom. I think they learn so much more. I am so impressed with all the staff involved from the Bay of Plenty Regional Council. It is a logistical nightmare, but the team are able to navigate it, to coordinate it, to plan it out. It's just so nice to see everyone out in the field, out in the sunlight, out in the day. Sunshine and just appreciating our natural environment.
One of the really key elements of Hands on Water is that it's a really interactive learning experience. We often get children come out here who don't get much time outside of the classroom learning in nature, so it's a really kinesthetic, hands-on learning experience. One of the real highlights of Hands on Water is that we invite partner organisations from all different areas across the Bay of Plenty to come and be involved. So we've got local and district councils running activities, we've got community groups running activities, and we've got individuals from the community who have a certain area of expertise, and they give up their time really willingly and very generously to come and run activities with the tamariki here and share their knowledge, pass it on to another generation, so we're very lucky.
We got to learn about the different sea creatures and where they live in the mid-shore, the low-shore, the splash zone.
I actually never knew that the longfin tuna was endangered.
We've learnt lots on how to in a case of an emergency, what to do and how to do it. And also how if you're going into streams and the stream monitoring, if you are in the future, you'll know what's a safe stream and what's a dangerous stream.
Really great opportunity for kids to come and get exposure to the environment that they may not get the chance to do either at school or at home, and also a chance for them to learn about different career prospects that there are out there. If there are children that are interested in the environment or science or conservation, there's such a great exposure for them here about what opportunities there are for them as they progress through their learning.
It's a real priority for us that we have activities that are available in Te Reo Māori so that they do appeal to some of our schools where they're either bilingual or full immersion, kura kaupapa. And so we have 3 different activities that are available to be delivered or presented in Te Reo Māori, and that's something that's a real priority and something we're quite proud of as well, and something we'd like to grow in future years as well.
To te pō, te ao mārama.
I've been able to get out in the environment outside and learning some of the vocabulary and the language, and also listening to some of the traditional Māori stories as well about the importance of the water and our local waterways.
It's critical that students start learning about the impact of land use on both our freshwater ecosystems and our coastal ecosystems at an early age, otherwise we're going to keep repeating the same cycles.
I think one of our really big hopes for the event is that the students not only return to school and home and community with new knowledge, but also some actions that they can take once they get home. So I guess we want to instill a sense of personal responsibility, or that sense of kaitiakitanga or guardianship in the students, so that they can go home, educate their peers, tell mum and dad what they've learnt, and hopefully be proactive in looking after the waterways near where they live.
It's a really grounding experience, I think, and in modern society a lot of us have lost touch with the environment, so I think it's really beneficial for kids to come and reconnect back to the environment, see what it's all about, get away from devices and screens and just experience something a little bit different.